Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of 2021 of Talking Games with Kellie and Andrew. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Andrew.
And I'm Kellie.
And I'm Kellie.
And this is our 2022 preview. All right,
Let's go!
Do you want to real quick just... I'm Andrew, by the way.
I'm Kellie.
Okay, just in case.
Actually, I'm Andrew.
Actually, I'm Kellie.
No, just kidding. I'm Kellie.
I'm
really
Andrew.
Kellie for real.
I'm Andrew.
Are you?
Oh, no. So for this one, we're going to do a little preview of the games coming in 2022. We're going to start chronologically and just kind of go through, talk about the games that are coming, talk about our thoughts on them as we go through. So you want to get us started, Kellie? Hop right into that January.
I do.
Hit me.
So,
not like physical, like hit me with the game.
Okay. January 28th. Picture it now. January 28th.
Picturing. Click. Snap.
Pokemon.
Switch sound.
Legends. Arceus.
Arceus. Let's pick one for today because we say it different every episode.
Let's do Arceus.
Okay, K sound.
Arceus. How are we feeling? I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling great. Feeling good about it.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling get it. So.
Yeah, me too.
I think the initial reveal trailer was really, really terrible. So like they've had to do a lot of digging out of that hole because it was not ready to be seen. But just seeing that like Hisui and Stantler up on a hill and seeing like the open world stuff, I'm ready. I'm excited for it.
Me too. And I think there's like a character that looks really good. He's blue. I'm excited about that.
I'm excited just to see a true shakeup for the Pokemon franchise.
Me too.
Did you like Sword and Shield?
Did I like it? That's a great question. There were a lot of things that I liked about it. I liked the campsite. I thought that was really cute and fun. I liked making curry with my Pokemon. It made me emotional because I loved them all so much. And I liked the gym battles. Those were amazing. Not necessarily in difficulty, but just in like atmosphere.
Yeah.
World, not so much. Open world, not so much. Difficulty, not so much. So it had, it was up and down for me.
I am hopeful that this game will be a lot more up than it is down.
Yeah, I would like to still make some type of food with my Pokemon.
I hope that's there. Yeah, I hope that's there.
Like a nice stew, or, and maybe like a shepherd's pie. That's Oh no, I'm still thinking Sword and Shield. So I was thinking of like British food.
No, this is ancient Japan.
Yeah, so maybe some like really yummy ancient Japanese food.
I just want to punch Arceus in the face.
What the heck?
This game particularly surprises me because 2022 soon and we know that, but like January at time of release, this game is precisely 1 month away. This is literally like it is. If you're listening on day of release, December 28th, meaning this game is out in 1 month. How that happened so fast?
It did happen very fast.
I'm excited. I am going to maintain hope on this one. I'm going to stay optimistic. When we talked about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I had a lot of pessimism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have optimism.
Good.
Period. Good.
So, you know what comes after January?
August.
February. You were really close.
Oh. I didn't know you meant what came right after, so I just said a month that came after January.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I can't even fault you for that, to be honest. That's fair. February has quite a few game releases. The first big one being Dying Light 2 on February 4th. I have no strong feelings either way.
I think the trailers that we've seen look really nice. I hope that the Dying Light 1 fans are excited.
Me too. I hope you guys are really like, woo, like you're like pounding your chest. You're like got your like gear on. You're like ready to go. I do not feel that way, but I feel that way about other games coming out in 2022. So I don't blame you, Dying Light 1 fans.
I'm a real, what's the word? I'm really sultry for movement mechanics.
Wow.
Is that
sultry?
Well,
you really want movement mechanics?
So maybe my word choice was poorly selected. However, I really like movement mechanics in games, like really fluid. Can you stop giggling?
Yeah, I'm totally serious right now.
Okay. Because we're talking about Dying Light and zombies, so you should be serious and not laugh at me using the word sultry.
I'm not laughing. I'm crying.
Anyway, I really like good movement mechanics, and while I don't have an opinion on Dying Light specifically, I will say that the movement mechanics look really cool. You can like jump out of windows, pull out a paraglider, and catch some updrafts, kind of like Zelda, except first person and zombies and nothing like Zelda. So I'll look into this one when it comes out. It also comes out in the middle of like a lot of other huge things, so realistically, I ain't got time for that. But for those who were interested in Dying Light 1, played it, loved it, here's your sequel. I've heard nothing but excitement from the fan base, even though I am not one of them.
Yes.
February 17th, 2 weeks after Dying Light 2, we're getting the release of King of Fighters 15. This is a side-scrolling, or I should say 2D, fighting game. It is the latest in the King of Fighters series. I likely will play this game. I don't know if I'll acquire it myself and play it extensively or experience the story mode, but I am planning on trying this game out at the very least. I think it looks really nice. It has a really cool art style, and it's a huge improvement over the look of King of Fighters 14, in my opinion. So I'm excited to see what comes from this game. Even if I'm not huge into fighting games, I really appreciate the community, and I think they deserve a win like this.
Yes.
Is that the extent of your thoughts on King of Fighters 15?
Yeah, I'm not really into fighters, like, at all. Like, okay, I played this Naruto Shippuden fighter back on the Wii.
Yeah.
When I was probably, like, 12 years old, and that was pretty much it. And I played online once. I hooked up the LAN cable, and I played online, and I got whooped on super hard. I remember I was playing Tamari, which for all you Naruto heads out there, you know what I'm talking about. And I got whooped on by Gaara, which in the show is her brother. So anyway, we don't have to talk about it, but
no, that was more interesting than any King of Fighters 15 preview.
It kind of burnt me out a little bit. I won't lie. So, well, not burnt me out, but it made me like sad. And then I was like, I'm never playing this game again. So,
go play it.
Anyway,
put that on your best of 2022 list.
You know what? Maybe I will. We'll see.
Well, moving on from February 17th. Do you know what comes after February 17th, Kelly?
February 18th.
Wow.
No, August 18th.
Both correct. But on February 18th specifically, PlayStation will be releasing Horizon Forbidden West, sequel to the 2017 Horizon game.
What?
I am not massively invested in the series. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first game. However, it is very hard to argue that this is definitively one of the biggest game releases of this year. This was originally supposed to be a holiday game of 2021, but here we are going into 2022 and waiting for this game to release in February. As I see more and more of the game, I grow more interested. I think I will play it, despite my reservations that the first game gave me. It's absolutely stunning. I wish it was just a PlayStation 5 game, because I think it could utilize the hardware really good, but it is also on PlayStation 4. There are monkeys, and the monkeys are robot monkeys.
Monkey.
Monkeys.
Monkey.
Monkey. Snake. Monkey, snake, dinosaur. Monkey, snake, dinosaur, turtle.
Turtle, dolphin.
Armadillo.
No dolphin.
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
That was our preview. Just listing animals that have robot versions in this game. Are you interested in this game, Kelly?
No.
Why'd you say it like that?
No, I mean, it's great. I just don't. I feel like maybe I should play the first one and then my tune will change. And I feel like it's like right down my alley. But I'm a lazy gamer. Capital L, capital G. So some games I just don't get to, you know? And Horizon was one of them. But if I do play the first game, I will probably want to play the second game.
So maybe that's what we'll hear from you in February. That's what we'll be hearing that you're doing.
Maybe that'll be my game of the year.
Wow. Okay. I think it's a little early to declare your 2022 game of the year, but
you know, I just said that. I didn't really think about it.
Like just last week we said our 2021 game of the year, and now you're doing 2022 already.
I know. I'm going too far.
That's nuts.
In the Matrix.
Yeah. I think
Starring
one of the biggest issues for me, as well as I'm sure a lot of other gamers, with Horizon Forbidden West is a certain other game coming out a mere 7 days later.
Yeah. So on February 25th, of course, I'm not going to do the bit where it's like a little indie game because I've done that bit quite a bit.
You didn't do the bit, but then you laughed that you accidentally said the word bit twice.
Elden Ring by From Software. From Software, which sounds silly, so I said bye. From
You're
Software.
You're on a roll, Kelly.
Is coming out February 25th, like a week later. I have a lot of thoughts about Elden Roll. Elden Roll.
What?
Elden Roll. It's like a peanut butter roll. It's like a pumpkin roll that you eat.
What are your thoughts on the game, Kelly?
I'm really excited. I am a big From Software fan. I'm a big From head. I'm sorry. I am. I mean, I do really like From Software. I do really like From Software games. So I'm really excited. I like the
Okay,
gameplay so we've seen a lot of this game already. Just like from the network test, and there's been a lot of trailers, and I think we're all just ready for this stinking game to come out. So I'm really excited. I think it is going to be great. A lot of good creative mind power behind it. George R. R. Martin, author of A Song of Ice and Fire, is behind it, as well as the OG From Software team. So I'm very excited.
Are you out of breath?
I just want it to be out already.
Yeah. I wasn't excited for this game to begin with, because I'm not a big From Software fan, because I have a lot of frustrations with that formula in the past. But seeing this game in action at its August reveal, and then especially during the extended gameplay preview we got, what was that, last month?
Yeah, November.
Yeah, that really sold me on this game. I think the open world mechanics look really nice. I heard one thing, that being that the checkpoint system is a lot more generous. So if you die right before a boss, or right at a boss, I mean, you get, generally, it seems like you're going to get respawned directly in front of the boss a lot more, which I think is a huge plus. I don't mind difficult things. I just get frustrated when I have to walk long distances just to try again. So that, combined with the current generation having extremely short loading times and a lot of beautiful visual touches makes me really, really excited for this game. And I think that, ironically, right next to Horizon Forbidden West, this is one of the most definitive anticipated games for next year, and one of the games that the most people is looking forward to, for absolute certain. But don't worry, if that's not your cup of tea, what comes after February? But March. March 2nd comes the release of a very similar game called Babylon's Fall. This is a game by Square Enix and Platinum Games. This was one of my most anticipated games of 2021. 2022, I should say, by a long shot. And then we saw it. And all of that changed. This was originally being advertised as a single-player action game on par with a lot of other Platinum games. So they make Bayonetta, they made Nier Automata, they make Vanquish, all these games, wonderful character action games. This seemed like a sort of medieval take on that formula, which seemed like a great idea. And then they changed it to a live service model, and it's now multiplayer. And I'm very confused how Square Enix, publishers of the Avengers video game that was a live service failure, could do it again. But here we are, and we'll know on March 2nd if they botch it, which I don't want to make any assumptions, but like, they're going to botch it. If I had to place bets.
It's bocce, baby.
Yeah.
We're calling it bocce ball, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
They're an Italian sport. It's going to be, it looks like it might be quite rough. Technically and gameplay, it might just not be fun, but we'll see. You know, I'm not going to judge ahead of time, but I will say that this went from being one of my most anticipated games to something I am not interested in at all anymore.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm interested in it either. I'm snoozing a bit when I see it. I'm snoozing.
Mm-hmm.
I drank some sleepy time tea. I'm snoozing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. Wake up.
I'm awake.
It's March 4th.
2 days later.
It's time for Triangle Strategy, baby.
What's
a brand new tactical RPG. That's what they call it in the trailer. A brand new tactical RPG.
I mean, it is that.
So, I know. I just think it's funny that is what they say. I don't know why. There's just something comical about it.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. So Triangle Strategy is an RPG coming out March 4th. It looks a little bit like Fire Emblem, just based on like character design and strategy in a triangle formation, which for players of Fire Emblem, that's kind of the basis. Well, not anymore, but that was kind of the basis of Fire Emblem was, swords, axe, spear.
I feel like it's interesting specifically that the Octopath team is making a game that looks more directed at Fire Emblem fans than Octopath fans.
Yes. Yes, I know. It is interesting. I feel like Fire Emblem maybe just has a bit more like brand power than Octopath. I know people really like Octopath and I know people play it, but I feel like Fire Emblem is like a little bit more recognizable as a brand. So I think maybe that's why. I'm really excited though. I hope that the characters are very engaging because I feel like the characters in not to compare it to Fire Emblem, but
it's fair. It's a tactical RPG coming out on the Switch.
I hope that there's still that element there and it's not just all like, okay, next level, we're fighting. Okay, next level, we're fighting. Okay, next level, we're fighting. I would like there to be some moments, some lore, some character moments. Something a little bit deeper and a little less shallow than Fire Emblem can be.
And Octopath to some extent. I think Octopath was a really good RPG, but it had a lot of faults in its formula. So I think this game Could do a lot to improve like the writing and stuff and the characters.
Yes. Yes.
Do you like how it looks? Are you a
Yeah.
fan of the 2D HD style, as they call it?
Yeah. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. That's really all I have to say about it. I mean, I don't have any like deep thoughts on this game. I think about it when I see it, but I don't really think about it when I don't see it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like you kind of forget that it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
I share that sentiment largely.
Yeah. Do you know when my birthday is?
March 16th.
You are really close.
Yeah, I mean it's not, but I feel like I'm a little confused about the gag you're going for, so.
So my birthday is March 15th. The day after, which is March 16th, the game Tunic comes out. Tunic is a little fun adventure game, and you play as a little fox, and he's really cute, and he wears a tunic, and he goes on adventures. And that's it. That's the game, March 16th.
It looks like a really fun Zelda clone, though. Like,
Yeah,
old style.
and he's so cute. Nah.
Uh-huh.
I love him. Hey.
I feel so I like how this game looks, and I do genuinely want to play it. It brings up one of my biggest concerns of next year, and that's that we're on March 16th right now, and the number of games we listed that I want to play is big. You know, it's really big, and it's going to be so hard to get to games like this when I'm trying to beat games like Elden Ring and Horizon and Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, all of that's happening. And I really hope that games like this still can find an audience in a year as insanely packed as 2022.
Yeah.
He's so cute, though.
He's really cute. Yeah, I feel like it'll be good for like Zelda fans. It looks a lot like Link's Awakening or something.
Yeah, it's kind of toy boxy.
Yeah.
But I think this one has a more distinct style. Like it's still its own thing for sure.
Yeah. And I do think your concern is understandable. Even March alone, it's like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So
2 days after Tunic comes out, March 18th, Final Fantasy Origins: Strangers of Paradise, the Team Ninja action game based on Final Fantasy 1 comes out. This is another one that initially very anticipated. As we've seen more, I've lost interest largely. I think at least it's not multiplayer, but it's fine. I played both demos and liked them enough, but it's one of those things where, like, well, we've listed so many games I'm incredibly interested in, so I'm not going to play a game that I'm, like, kind of interested in.
Yeah.
And I think the visual style is really bland, which for a Final Fantasy game really bothers me. Like, they have some really incredible character designers that they could pull in to work on this. And it feels like they're just, what are they doing? Are they are they unavailable?
The guy with pink hair looks like Prompto.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Both
there's always
hair.
some crossover, but, like, it's really, really close.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is one that I'm definitely I'm not going to buy this one day one, but I will keep an eye on reviews and see what the general consensus is once it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not chomping at the bit. Nor am I chomping at the bit for the next game on March 25th. Tina Turner's Wonderland comes out March 25th.
I would play Tina Turner's Wonderland.
Me too. But this is not that. This is a Borderlands spinoff with like a Dungeons and Dragons theme, but it's Tiny Tina, who is tiny, and she has like mental issues. She's like she's very aggressive and anyway. I have no interest in this game whatsoever.
Nope, me either.
Not to be a hater, but
I
I
hate
feel like
it.
Borderlands is really like we're good, like okay, we're good, like okay, we're good. So
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
there's really not a lot to say. If you're interested in, if you like Borderlands, you're probably gonna enjoy this. But if you don't, nah, I just, I don't, I don't like that it has guns. I think if they went like kind of like a more traditional route, like and use a lot of magic and bows and stuff, I think it could be more interesting. But the fact that they're just keeping the guns, I'm like, that seems kind of lazy. You know,
yeah, I
they
agree.
didn't build
I'm
any
over
new
it.
substantial mechanics.
I'm over it.
Yeah,
Seems like a cash grab.
yeah, it probably is.
Well, moving on from March, in April we have one big game release towards the end of the month. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, is coming out April 28th. It's a sequel to Stalker. It was announced at Gamescom.
E3.
E3? Oh, yeah, you're right. E3. What am I doing?
How dare you say that it was announced 2 months before it was announced, Kelly?
Wait, I thought Gamescom was after E3.
It was. You said it
Two
was
months.
announced in August. It was announced in June.
Oh,
So you were 2
you're
months
right.
off. I don't know. I probably
You're
said the wrong
right.
thing. I'm wrong too. I'm stupid.
No, 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 no.
Maybe a little bit.
This is a survival action shooter game set in Chernobyl. And like I said, it's a sequel to the original Stalker. I have no strong opinions on this.
Oh, so Kelly, I didn't have strong opinions until I saw a certain piece of news. Did you know that this game is it's getting some NFTs?
Oh no.
This isolated horror experience. It's getting NFTs that you can attach to your character and become, as they call it, metahumans. I don't like the NFT craze, and I really don't like that this grounded, terrifying game is shoehorning them in there.
That makes me feel quite sad.
Yeah. And it really, like, I was interested in this game, and now I am not at all. That just completely obliterated all interest I had in it.
Now this game is fungible to me. To me now, this is fungible.
That's so funny. I also found out, because I thought this was a Microsoft published thing, because it's Xbox only. And then I looked into it because I was like, wait, Phil Spencer hates NFTs. Phil Spencer was like, no, we won't have NFTs involved in the Xbox ecosystem. And then I realized that it is not an Xbox produced game. It is simply exclusive just cause. So
I was going to say, Steam doesn't allow games with NFTs on its platform.
maybe it's on the Epic Games Store.
That's not Epic.
That's
not Poggers.
No. You know what is epic? The month of May. I'm sorry. You know what is Poggers? The month of May. Sorry, I picked
Poggers.
the wrong word, didn't I? You really wanted me to focus on Poggers, not epic.
Well, you did it eventually. We got there.
Do you know what's epic Poggers? The month of May.
Yes.
At this stage, we only have one major release for May, and that is Square Enix's new game, Forspoken. We talked about this a lot a couple weeks ago on an episode post Game Awards. I am excited for this game. I think the May release date is really good for it. Right now, there's not a lot going on in that time period. That could very easily change, but I think it's a prime time after all the big games have kind of, settled down and people have finished the ones they needed to. And also it gives it enough time in the oven to be truly finished. But I'm excited for this one. I'm uncertain if this will be a day one purchase for me. I think one more trailer that's really good could sell me. I think the last trailer we saw was really, really good. So like they're close, but a new IP from a studio that isn't perfect. I think it's important to see a lot more. And also I want to see if the facial animations improve, because they're a little wonky.
They're a little bit wonky.
I don't even think it's the animations. I think it's just like the character model. Do you have any thoughts on the release of Forspoken?
My thoughts are I might play. I mean, I feel like this is a game that similar to Horizon is like right up my alley. But I don't know if I'll buy it day one.
Yeah.
I might give it like a day or two or like a week and hear some reviews and get the general like mood, and then I might buy it.
Right. Yeah, this definitely seems like your kind of cup of tea.
Yeah. I love women.
Yeah.
I love fantasy. I love games. So it's really, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to drink that mojo that you're keeping an eye on out of a cup.
Yeah. Out of a cup.
Yes.
Out of a cup. Out of a head.
Ew, no, out of a cup. Why would you drink something out of a head? Are you a
Cuphead?
What's Cuphead?
I'm being gaslit.
Cuphead, Ooh. I'm going to try that again, Kelly. I'm going to blame you for that one. Cuphead, the delicious last course, is finally coming out in June 30th of 2022. The DLC for Cuphead will release. We just found out about this a couple weeks ago. I'm absolutely stoked. I don't mind the difficulty. I think it's really intense, but the visual style is so freaking good that it keeps me playing. I'm excited to see what all is in this DLC, to see the bosses, the really cool art style. I cannot wait to see it. So I'll be playing this on my Switch come June. I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you.
Not excited for yourself?
I've never played Cuphead. I don't really ever want to play Cuphead, but I'm really excited for Cupheads.
Oh, I just remembered your thoughts because last time we had this discussion, you were trying to think of how to say Cupheads. And you called them Cuphead heads.
Well, I've settled on Cupheads.
Okay.
Emphasis on heads.
All right. We did it, audience. We have a definitive term. Cupheads.
We do, yeah. Finally, in 2022.
It's 2021 still.
Well, only for like a few more days.
That doesn't count. You can't cheat, Kelly. There are rules.
I don't follow the rules. I break them.
Uh-huh.
Just like the third street saint, the third street saints.
Nice.
From Saints Row.
Yeah. Nice.
A game that is coming out in August 2022, August 24th. The new Saints Row. We're new. We're rebooted. We're in the desert? Question mark. We're also in the city. We're still Saints Row. Are we? What's going on? I'm not going to buy this game day one.
I'm not going to buy this game. Period.
I don't even know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably not going to buy this game. It kind of depends. I feel like I might because I really liked Saints Row, the original. Well, I only played 2, 3, and 4, but we'll see.
This could be a nice return to form. I think it could really set itself apart. But
yeah,
at this point, what we've seen has not proven whether that'll happen or not. So just got to hold out hope, I guess. See what we're in for in August.
Is it Third City Saints? Third Street Saints?
Are you checking yourself to make sure your joke was
factual?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Third Street Saints. It's been a long time since I played Saints Row, so I did not remember.
It's been a long time since I rock and rolled.
So, do you know what's happening in November? Thanksgiving.
Yes. That's
the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That's what I was going to say.
And Todd Howard is going to show us what it means to be an astronaut.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd. Starfield comes out November 11th, which coincidentally is also the day that Skyrim came out originally.
It's so crazy to me that we found out about this game, or that we got a release date for this game in June of 2021, and
I know.
it's November 11th. Like, that's so far in advance.
It is.
Do you think they're gonna hit this date?
I don't know.
I think this
I
is,
don't know.
of all the games we've talked about thus far, I feel like this is the most likely to not hit its window.
Yeah, it feels like this might be like a spring 2023 game instead.
Yeah, we'll just have to see.
Yes.
I feel like we've known about this for so long that I really don't want it to get delayed again.
I know. I kind of feel that way too, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
That's
but
fair.
I want to be optimistic too, but I don't know if I can.
For this one, I have none. No optimism.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll find out later in the year. I feel like we'll see a lot of this game at E3.
I agree. I do too.
So, Kelly, that covers all the games that have defined release dates for 2022.
Uh-huh.
However, we have a decent chunk of games with no release date.
Uh-huh.
So I figure we have 3 that say spring 2022, and the rest on our list just say 2022. So let's play a little
Right.
game. Let's put
Okay.
release dates on these games and then share our thoughts.
Okay.
You ready to jump in?
Yes.
All right, let's go through these spring 2022 ones real quick. So first on the
Okay.
list is Advance Wars Reboot Camp. What is your prediction for release date?
April. Let me get my calendar up.
Okay. So what, you get the correct Fridays and like make sure it's on a Friday or whatever?
Yeah,
Not a
yeah.
bad idea. I'm going to do the same thing. Let's look.
I'm going to say April 22nd.
Okay.
Or this is a Nintendo game, isn't it?
Yes, they do Fridays now.
Fridays? Okay. I was going to say, I feel like they used to do Tuesdays or something.
They did. I think they switched to Fridays during the Switch.
April 22nd is my guess.
Okay. I'm going to say May 13th.
May.
Yeah.
Kind of pushing it for spring.
I know. That's just what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm thinking.
All right. Fair enough.
Are you excited for this game?
No. Sorry.
It's fun. I mean, I'm excited for the principle of this game.
Yeah. I'm not going to play it.
All right, Kelly. Ayuden Chronicle Rising.
March. Wait, this is another Nintendo, isn't it?
No, this is Xbox.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the prequel to Ayuden Heroes, which is coming in 2023.
Okay.
It's a side-scrolling, pixel-based.
March 11th.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna say April 22nd. I'm not interested in the game for gameplay reasons, but I think it looks really, really stunning, and I'm excited for the game that's coming after it. That it's a sequel. That it's a prequel to.
Yeah. I have no interest in this game.
All right, that was a rough start, but now we got. Let's go to some spring stuff that we are interested in. Kirby
Woo!
and the Forgotten Land. What's your prediction
Okay.
on that release date?
I'm going to say May
Okay.
6th.
I was gonna say May 6th.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
It's going to be May 6th now.
Yeah, we just summoned
Because
it.
we both said
I'm very excited for this game. This is one of I'm super, super, super excited to see Kirby in 3D. I'm really looking forward to playing this game.
Me too. I'm very excited. I love Kirby. I love that little pink fellow. Little pink. He's not
fellow.
Kirby has no. Kirby does not have a gender.
Yeah, he's a boy.
No.
Isn't he?
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm looking it up.
Kirby is just Kirby.
I never thought I'd Google Kirby gender. In the English language versions of Kirby, Kirby has been defined as male. In Japanese, they have not been defined as anything.
So.
You know what that means. Can I still say good boy?
Sure, yeah.
Anyway, are you excited for this game? I know we already said it, but now I feel like I lost track and I don't even remember what you said.
Yes, I'm excited. I love Kirby.
I am so excited. I'm so glad this game is coming out. I'm so glad it's 3D. All right, Kelly,
Yes.
that covers all of our spring ones, and the rest of this list has just 2022 written on it. You ready to dive right in?
Yeah. It's about to get crazy up in here.
Hit us, Kelly. Punch
Plague
us in the
Tale
throat.
Requiem. Oh. Plague Tale Requiem, the sequel to Plague Tale, a Tale of Innocence. Age of Innocence. Plague, a Tale of Innocence. One of those is right.
You had all the words, just don't know about the order.
You guess which one it is.
Me or people?
Plague Tale, Lost Innocence. Plague Tale, Innocence, and Age of Plague. Tale? Plague Tale. The sequel, Plague Tale Requiem, is coming out. I'm going to say September 9th.
I'm gonna say August 24th.
Wow.
I'm also not gonna look at the calendar to see what days are Fridays. I'm just gonna say dates that feel right.
Okay.
It's too much work.
Do you want me to tell you what the 24th is?
No.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell me anyway?
No.
Okay. Are you excited for this game? Are you excited for the graphics at least? Are you excited for the rats?
You know what? I am excited for the rats. I'm always gunning for the rats, you know? Let's go, boys. Woo! Except for Rizzo. That's a little... You had to watch the last episode to get that one, okay? If you're not a lawyer... If you're not a
lawyer? What?
If you're not a loyal Talking Games with Kellie and Andrew head, then you won't know who Rizzo the rat is.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, Rizzo the rat is from the Muppets, but we're talking about something else.
Oh, yeah. Not that Rizzo. He's cool.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, I'm excited to see. It's such a beautiful game, so at the very least, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
All right, we got our release predictions. What's next on our list?
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, the Avatar game
By
that we have seen. Ubisoft. What are we thinking for the release date?
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
April 24th, 2023.
No way.
It's
2023.
Yeah. No, it has a 2022 release date. This is going to be my first one that I assume there will be a delay for.
Yeah. Ubisoft.
You about to
No way
delay,
it's coming
soft.
out. You know way it's coming out when it's supposed to. No way, brother. That ain't happening. It looks nice, but I don't care for the IP.
I don't as a movie, but I think I said about this after its initial reveal at E3. I think this is a great IP to make into a game because I think it has a beautiful world, but it's just kind of boring to just look at, but exploring it could be really fun.
That's true.
If it's well written and well realized.
That's true. I just don't trust that it'll be well written.
No, it's also first person, which I don't like. I wish it was third person.
Yeah. What's with this first? Give me a third person. Let me see myself. All right.
Of all games that I think could use a Breath of the Wild clone formula, this one is definitely. I think a Breath of the Wild clone in the Avatar world could be really interesting. You know?
Yeah. Agreed.
But we'll see. This game, I don't think it's going to come next year. This was one of the biggest reveals of E3 in 2021, so we'll probably see more of it in 2022. Well, we must. Otherwise, what's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
Why don't you tell us something very big that's going on next year?
Big for me, at the very least, is the release of Bayonetta 3. I don't even need to discuss how big this is, because if you are a loyal listener, you've heard me scream about it. I'm going to say this game is coming October 12th of 2022.
Okay, I think that's a good... I would say... I was going to say sometime in October.
Yeah, it just feels like an October. I mean, the second game came out in October, so...
October 12th is a Wednesday.
October 14th then.
Yeah. I think that would be reasonable. It's kind of like, oh, it's witches, you know? In October is Halloween.
And it would also just be nice that it came out like exactly 8 years after the first or the second game, I mean. You know, that'd be a nice little callback. Bayonetta 2 came out. I'm going to find out the exact release date here. Hold on to your butts, people. Are your butts held? Is your butt held, Kelly?
Yeah.
It came out September 20th. So, you know, that'd be kind of cool if they did like a September 20th release date, but I'm going to stick to my October guess. Bayonetta 1 came out October 29th, so that could also be nice. So, we'll see. I don't even know do I have to describe how excited I am for this game? Like, is my tone not conveying how absolutely, utterly thrilled I am that this game is actually coming out next year and that we've seen it?
Yeah, I don't think you need to. I think we understand the depth of your emotions. I mean, we don't understand it, but we see it. But no one could feel that way about Bayonetta 3 like you can.
Are you excited at all? Obviously, you're not trying to match my levels, but are you excited in any capacity?
Yeah, I think so. It'll be good. I mean, it's always good when it's like a beloved series and you get a sequel. I feel like it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I look forward to, and I'm happy for you. And I feel
Thank
like
you.
Your happiness is leaking onto me.
I don't. Can you rephrase that?
I feel like your happiness is emanating, wafting onto me.
That's not better, but we'll move on anyway.
I feel okay.
All right, Kelly.
You're right.
Have a nice day. Have a nice
day. Have a nice death. Is a game that was released, revealed at the Game Awards. The release date was 2022. I'm going to say it is going to be... Hold on, I lost my calendar. I'm going to say it's going to be August 25th.
Okay. I was going to say July 25th.
Oh, wow.
So, similar-ish.
It's really cute.
I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, it looks really fun. It's that little, what'd you call it, roguelite?
Yeah, because you can change things between runs, but it's still roguelike in its nature.
Yes. And your little death, and he's really cute. And it looks very fun.
I'm super excited.
I'm excited for this one. August 25th, first. Folks, you heard it here first.
You did hear it here first. If it's right,
you have to buy me a copy.
You have to buy a copy of the game for Kelly. Who? Like me or the audience?
The audience.
Collectively or every listener individually has to buy you?
Everybody.
Okay, so you'll have like several digital copies of a game.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I forgive you.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
We're ever in crisis, Kelly.
Finally.
Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis releases next year. This is a very faithful remake of the first Final Fantasy VII, as well as the compilation titles, which is Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, and Advent Children. This is a very weird concept, but it's a chibi remake of the original game and all of its sequels.
Wait, what are they going to do for Advent Children? That was just a movie.
Turn it into a game.
What the freak?
It's a mobile game, so I am inherently kind of not interested, but it is also multiple parts. So my prediction for the first part is going to be that it comes out on September 1st.
Okay. I'm down with that. September 1st.
You're down? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not excited for this one. I would have been if it was like a Switch remake or something like that, but like the fact that it's on mobile.
Yeah. That kind of kills any hype.
And like it's ironic because I'm okay with the remake being episodic, but I feel like this, I'm like, no, just remake the original game one for one, please. It's a cool alternative to playing the remake that changes a bunch.
Yeah.
So think they're kind of missing the mark on this one, but we'll see. I'm excited to see some of like the weird stuff like Dirge of Cerberus and Advent Children.
Yeah.
That'll be cool, I think.
Was Dirge of Cerberus was a game, right?
Yes, on PlayStation 2.
That was the one. It was like the Vincent Valentine.
Yeah, it's quite bad. I like it, but that's only because I have nostalgia.
Yeah.
But another game coming out in 2022 is Bethesda's Ghostwire Tokyo. It's coming to PlayStation 5 exclusively. I'm gonna say October 14th.
I'm gonna say August 5th.
Okay. I think those both make sense. I think
Me too.
I would like August more personally. Because
yeah, a little more room to breathe before Halloween.
Yeah, and also before like the holiday rush.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I really am excited for this game. Every trailer I see makes me more excited. I'm a little unclear on exactly what it is. It just looks like a first-person action game in some senses, but like the horror elements are super cool in my opinion, and I think it looks really, really nice. I'm just intrigued is the word I should use. I'm intrigued to see what this game truly is, and I'm a little annoyed that we don't have a release date or anything, but we'll see what sort of... We'll see what it looks like, hopefully, in the next couple months.
Yes.
Are you interested in this one?
Not really. I do think it looks cool, but I don't think I'm going to play it.
Valid.
So the next game on our list is God of War.
I'm going to take a deep breath in.
The next game on our list is God of War Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok.
No, different. That's different.
Love and Thunder.
Different.
Oh.
Different.
Dark World? Oh.
No, Kelly. That's...
No, Ragnarok. Okay.
Stop it.
God of War Ragnarok.
Stop.
I'm going to say, this might be crazy,
Do it.
but stay with me. June 3rd.
Ooh, that is crazy.
It just feels like a summer game to me.
I want
the beginning
it to
of
be.
the year and the end of the year are just like so packed tight with stuff. I feel like having just like a huge game come out at the beginning of the summer might be a little bit different, a little bit kooky, you know?
I want to agree, but
Thank you.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, my thought is just based on PlayStation's recent track record. I am gonna guess November 12th for this one.
Okay.
Or November
All right.
11th, actually. November 11th, so it can compete with Microsoft's big exclusive Starfield. That's my guess.
That's fair.
I'm excited for it, though. I genuinely, like, the 2018 one wasn't my favorite game ever. I think it was a little overhyped in some senses, but I'm still very excited to play the sequel to it.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'll probably play it.
Yeah.
I like the incorporation of like new folklore.
Yeah. My biggest disappointment still lies in the fact that this game is not exclusive to PlayStation 5. It's also on PlayStation 4, which means it kind of inherently has to hold itself back. And that's apparent watching the trailer, I think. I think it looks fantastic, but it looks equivalent in graphical prowess and style to the first game, or the 2018 game, I should say. It doesn't look improved graphically. So, but I'm still very excited to see the game further, and I hope you're right. I'll stand by my prediction, but I hope I'm wrong.
I'm right.
Kelly's right.
Just kidding. I don't know. So another game that has been continuously teased and said to come out in 2022 is the game Hogwarts Legacy, which is supposed to be like a Harry Potter RPG, I think.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this feels like a fall game to me, so I'm gonna say like September 6th, maybe.
Okay.
That feels right. That feels natural.
Okay.
Let me look at my sketch.
Okay.
I mean, the calendar.
Okay.
It's not my sketch.
No.
Ooh, September 6th is the Tuesday. Well,
This could be a Tuesday.
it could release on a Tuesday, yeah.
Anyway. My guess is June 15th of 2023. I don't think this game's coming next year.
I think a September release date makes sense, though, because that's when they go to Hogwarts.
Yeah, I agree, but also
But maybe 2023.
Yeah, but September 2023 feels very, like, hopeless. Like, that's almost 2 full years away now.
Yeah.
But I don't think this game's going to hit a 2022 deadline. If it does, like, good, but I don't think it's realistic.
Yeah. I'm not going to be playing this game.
No, I don't care. Partially for not liking the creator of the series, and also because I don't really think it sounds that interesting.
Yeah. I feel like if you would have told me like 10 years ago that there was going to be a Harry Potter RPG, I'd be like, yes! Wow! Yes!
They really missed the train on this one.
I know.
The flying
but
train.
now that it's 2021 and J.K. Rowling is kind of
rotten,
shown her true colors, I feel like I don't really care for it. I don't really want to support her.
Yeah. And also, I don't see that I don't know how they'll be able to implement this as a great game.
Yeah. We'll see.
I guess we will. Maybe next year. I don't think so, but they say so. Another game we got coming. Little Devil Inside. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have thought twice about this game. It looks like a cool indie game, but like I wouldn't have thought much about it, except for the fact that in the last PlayStation showcase, this game got a extensive 5-minute trailer at the end, showing that Sony has a lot of faith in this, apparently. I think it looks cool. It looks like a melding of a lot of different kinds of games. So, I'm going to say September 14th. I think I've said that for a couple of games, but that's my guess on this one.
I'm going to say November 4th.
Okay. I'm intrigued by this game while not being particularly interested in playing it.
Yeah. I think I might play it. I feel like it looks, that's a good word for it, intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it would be the type of game that would be extremely my thing.
Well, that would be awesome. I would really like, if one of us played it at the very least.
I agree.
Next game on our list. You ready for this one, Kelly?
Yes.
Why were you? That was so intense.
I was, I'm having some esophageal issues.
Just say you burped.
No.
Okay.
I won't be doing that.
Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, sequel to Mario plus Rabbids. I'm going to guess August 25th.
Okay. I think they're going to tuck this into July.
Okay.
And I'm going to say July 8th.
I hope you're right.
Kind of random, but I feel like Nintendo doesn't really care that much about the whole like spring, fall thing. I feel like they'd be willing to be like, let's do it in the summer.
They just kind of the first game came out in August.
Yeah.
So a summer release, I think, makes a lot of sense. I'm really, really excited for this one. I think the rabbits are really stupid and I hate them, but when they're with Mario, they like tone them back quite a bit. And I like Mario a lot, and I love the gameplay mechanics, at least from the first game. So I'm really excited for a sequel and Rosalina, but a rabbit.
Yeah, I don't like the rabbits. They frighten me. I I don't like their energy. I don't like their aura. I prefer to keep that negativity out of my life. I probably won't be playing. I did not play the first one, but I support Rosalina in all of her ventures, and I hope that she has a good time.
Me too, Rosalina. Rabbit Rosalina, go for it.
Go for it.
Go off.
Queen. Go off, Queen.
Go off, Queen. I really like that we said that in reference to Rosalina, the rabbit version.
Well, she is a queen.
She is.
So, in
I'm sorry. Can you take a deep breath? Ready?
Yeah, okay.
I can't hear it. Can you breathe louder? That sounded pretty deep. What's next on our list?
The game Redfall is said to be coming out in 2022.
Yeah.
Now here's what I'm thinking. This is like a vampire. Well, it's kind of a vampire game, right?
It's like a vampire multiplayer shooter, right? By
Right.
Arcane.
I'm thinking it's going to be September 23rd.
Okay.
Mark my words.
You know, you've convinced me. I'm gonna second. I agree. September 23rd.
That seems right. That feels good. That feels good to me. Any thoughts? Are you excited for this game?
No. I was. I
Yeah.
might. There's a world where I am. It's just not the world we're in. Because I just think, well, first of all, it was a dumb reveal because it was like one last thing, and then it was this, and it was like this was not a one last thing, Microsoft.
Yeah.
And I trust Arcane a lot, but the idea of a multiplayer co-op vampire shooting game, like this just doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. The trailer was also very like cheeky, like
yeah, like that
Marvel banter. It just I'm like, I'm over it.
Yeah, just like that, just like what you just did.
Let's be earnest.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
All right.
Let's be not like that.
Let's replace that energy.
So the game Replaced is set to be coming out in 2022. It's like a side-scrolling, pixelated
Spooky
adventure, kind of spooky. I'm thinking, since this seems to be more of like I don't want to say indie, but it seems to be a little bit more independent. I think a summer release date could be realistic. So I think maybe I'm going to go with June 10th.
Okay. I'm going to say July 11th.
Okay.
I'm excited for this one. This was like one of
well.
the underdogs of E3. Like, it was truly a special game, I thought, and I love the visual style.
Yes. I am very into the visual style. It looks very clean, very crisp, retro, but not old-fashioned, if that makes sense.
Yeah, inspired by retro while being made very contemporarily.
Modern. Yeah, contemporary. That's a great word for it.
I'm pumped for this one. I am a little disappointed we haven't seen anything since E3, because I think this would be a cool game to get an update every few months, just a little peek. But hey, who knows? Hopefully we'll see it soon. Hopefully we'll get that June, July release date that Kelly and I are banking on.
I am banking on it. I put money in the bank.
I bet that we get all of these right. Every single one.
Me too.
So. All right, Kelly. Here's a big one. This is a big one. Skull and Bones. The game that was announced in, 2017? Was it 2016?
That's a great question.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Several years ago, Ubisoft announced at E3 Skull and Bones. 2018 announced Skull and Bones, a game inspired by the boat combat of Assassin's Creed 4. That really throws you back, just that description. And it's gotten delayed and delayed and delayed. It's supposed to come out in 2022. Kelly, give me a date. Actually, can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say October 21st of 2023.
I was going to say February 16th of 2023.
Okay. I do like that both of us are not even trying to put this game in 2022.
It's crazy because there's gameplay
Yeah.
and a cinematic
Yeah.
in a 23-minute trailer.
Yeah. And no game.
In 2018, that was 3 years ago. What's going on? What's happening? What is the problem?
Can I ask another question? Ubisoft related?
Sure.
This is not 2022 specific, so this is kind of off topic, but can I ask it?
Yeah.
Where'd
ask
Beyond
away.
Good and Evil 2 go? Where'd it go?
I'm sending out an APB on.
Monkey.
Sending out an APB on Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah, it's gone. And this game is just as gone, but apparently has a 2022 release date for some reason.
I feel like this game could be so cool. And yet it's probably going to be so bad. Sorry, I don't mean to be so pessimistic, but it's like,
it's fine.
I've been burnt by the long delay game before, okay? I've been burnt. So, I'm just not optimistic about it. It looks really good. Like, the stuff that they're showing in the 2018 thing, like the gameplay, the 20 minutes. But
that's 3 years ago.
I know, it's like, what's going on? What is the issue?
That's so confusing.
It is very confusing. I'll see you in 2023.
Yeah.
Skulls and bones. Skull and bones.
Skulls, bones.
Skulls, bones. Slime. Slime.
Slime.
Slime Rancher 2 is coming out in 2022. And guess when it's coming out?
All right, hang
I'll
on.
tell you.
We're going to do 3, 2, 1 and then see if we get the same date. Ready?
Oh.
Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now.
It's going to be 3, 2, 1, speak. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. August 25th.
3rd.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah, we were in the same month.
That was kind of fun. I really wish I said August 3rd. That'd be nuts.
They would accuse us of like doing that on purpose.
Yeah. Well, I guess now we've proven that we didn't. Our
That's what they want. That's what we want them to think.
yeah, this is the worst bit. Oh, what are your thoughts on this game, Kelly?
It looks very cute. I want to just take one of those slimes and give it a hug and squeeze it. Yeah, it looks really cute. That's all I got. I didn't play Slime Rancher, so I don't really know the mechanics of the game, but it looks beautiful, like very colorful, very fun, very whimsical, really cute. The slimes are really cute.
Really cute. I'm glad that this game is getting a sequel. I feel like games like this can often just be a one and done situation, but it deserves a sequel, I think. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Probably not to play it.
I mean, if it's on Game Pass, I'll play it because the first one is, and this was in the Microsoft conference, so I'm hopeful.
How about you Game Pass me the blunt?
I'm leaving that in. That's not getting cut.
No, you should cut that.
I'm not cutting it. I'm not cutting it. I'm not cutting it, Kelly. That's going in. That's going in. I'm going to put the explicit tag on this one. So next on our list, I'm not cutting it. This is real life. Next on our list is a game called Somerville. This game is made by some ex-Playdead developers, creators of Inside and Limbo. I'm very excited for this game. We're going to have to wait a minute for Kelly's guess because Kelly is currently reeling in her embarrassment and laughing in the corner. You good, Kelly?
Yes.
Do you have regrets about the comment that you made?
No.
When do you think Somerville's coming out?
August 25th.
I'm going to say August 3rd.
Oh my god.
Let's swap it.
I do think it'll be August.
It is Somerville after all.
I'm not yanking your chain here.
It is Somerville, so.
Smallville?
Yes.
If I go... Oh.
Go ahead. No, keep going. Don't stop.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? I don't think that was in Smallville.
I really hope it's in Somerville, though. Your rendition.
Me too. 3 doors down?
Call.
3 doors down?
Call us.
Don't call me.
Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't email me. Unless
if you like it,
you have a copy of Somerville for me.
then Yeah.
You should have put a ring on it.
Yeah.
We're getting slap happy. This is the end of 2021. This is the end of our season, if you will. But my goodness, we're just out there. I'm excited for Somerville though. Are you excited for Somerville? Because I'm excited for Somerville.
I'm I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I might like watch it though, because I do watch some video games and that's how I consume them. I don't know if I'm gonna play it though. I feel like it'll stress me out. There's a dog.
Yeah, I bet that dog does. Dude, that dog does not make it to the credits.
Well, maybe it's dependent on you. And you know how scary that is?
What if you make it to
No.
the credits and the dog doesn't? Oh wait, no, other way around. What
it's
if the
not worth
dog
it.
makes it to the credits but you don't?
Then it's a great game.
I hiccuped. It was because I was so emotional about the dog.
I understand.
I'm really excited for this game though. I think it looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully this game comes out sooner rather than later. I really hope that it's August and not later. I mean, I'll take earlier, but I really hope it's not later than that.
Yeah. We were talking about putting a ring on it.
Yeah.
I was thinking Lord of the Rings. Gollum,
Precious.
the game. My precious. What's Tater's precious? I think this game is going to come out January 13th, 2023.
Wow.
I don't think it's coming out this year.
I really wish we synced that up. I was going to say February of 2023.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to quite. I think it's going to.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't feel done.
We've seen like nothing. Sorry. I don't have much faith in it.
Yeah.
Unless they were to be like, we're seeing you on this date specifically, but they're not, which makes me think, okay, it's getting delayed.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what the game's like because it could be a really interesting like stealth game. But also I'm not super confident. I think it's kind of a weird concept that they might not pull off. So
yeah, I'm sorry, Gollum's like the least Gollum's not a great character. Like he's mean and he's weird and he's creepy and
spending a whole game with him sounds exhausting.
Yeah, he's not like when I think of Lord of the Rings, I'm not like, I love Gollum. That man deserves a game. No.
Oh my word.
Anyway.
You know who does deserve a game? Who's never gotten one ever?
A good game?
Oh yeah, I guess you know who deserves a good game?
Who?
Sonic.
Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Frontiers. What if the theme song for Sonic Frontiers was just like a lazily dubbed over version of the Sonic Heroes theme, but with the word Frontiers? That's the only word that's changed.
I would really love that actually.
So
I love Sonic Heroes.
We kind of have a release date on this one because it says holiday. So this one has a window. Let's guess together again. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. November 14th.
November 15th.
Wow, one day off.
We were so close.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm okay. How do I describe my feelings for this game? Oh, I want it to be good. So bad. I want it to be so good, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that it's going pseudo open world. I think Sonic's really fast, and going through an open world at that speed could feel awesome. But also, Sonic Team's not exactly the greatest at making games these days.
They're not really banging out the hits.
No, and also the fact that this game's coming to Switch again makes me feel like, well, it has to be made for the lowest common denominator first. So, like, can it do anything that ambitious if it's being made for Switch? I don't know. Because it looked crazy ambitious in the trailer we saw at the Game Awards, but, like, considering it's coming to Switch too, I'm like, can it be that ambitious? Or is it just going to run at, like, 7 frames a second on Switch? And that's the compromise.
I'm more inclined to believe that it is going to run at 7 frames per second and not be that good, but I want it to be good for you.
Thank you. Do you want it to be
all the
good?
Sonic fans who have been wronged the past like 20 years.
But you don't want it to be good.
No, I mean, that's fine. I'm not like that attached to Sonic. I mean, I don't have the best taste in Sonic games. I love Sonic Heroes and Sonic Unleashed. I liked Sonic Unleashed. But you know, I don't think I'll play this. I'm not like open world Sonic. Like that doesn't excite me because I feel like it's okay for Sonic to be linear because he's fast and he goes fast and he doesn't need to be like given freedom. We need to shackle that hedgehog.
Lock him up.
up.
Oh, I hate both of us.
Anyway,
All right.
it's fine.
Coming near the end of our list here, Splatoon 3. Let's give a guess. What's your guess, Kelly?
I think it'll be in the spring,
Okay.
late spring. I think it'll be like June or May.
Okay.
I don't really have a date that I feel confident in though. Just like those 2 months.
Okay. I was going to say July 5th.
Yeah. I think Splatoon is a summer game. I feel like that
It has been
just makes
historically,
sense
so.
to me.
The last two have been summer games, so.
And you play Splatoon, right? You enjoy it?
Yeah, I don't get insane into the multiplayer. I play the single player, and then I'll usually play the multiplayer for like a week or two. I really like the campaigns, though, and I love the art style and stuff, so I'm excited for this one.
Good.
There's not really a lot to say, because it kind of just feels like a more of Splatoon, you know? Splatoon 2 was really good, so I have no worries about this game, but I'm excited. I will play it for sure, but I'm not jumping up and down. I'm just looking forward to playing it.
Yeah. I probably won't play it. I've never played a Splatoon, but I do like the style. I love the character design. I think it's really cute. But I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What if you were a little kitty cat?
God, I
Think about
wish.
Think about it.
That's all I think
That's
about.
what happens in Stray, the game Stray, which is coming out in 2022. You are a little kitty cat in a cyberpunk world. Not cyberpunk, but like the cyber.
I think we're far enough past Cyberpunk 2077 that you could start using that word again as it's intended.
It says coming early 2022.
Okay.
So I'm feeling April or March. Maybe March 16th.
Okay. I agree with your April. I was going to say like April 12th because I think, I don't know, saying early is like, you kind of need to give a date because it can't be January, February probably because that's too close now. So I think late March or early April, probably that would make a lot of sense. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited to play as a little teeny cat. I'm so excited.
The trailer's making me sad.
Oh, just skip past the sad parts and look at the cute cat parts.
He's just so tiny. He's just a little guy.
Oh, but he play with the robots. Robots.
Robots. I'm so excited for this game. I've always wanted to be a little kitty cat in a big scary world.
I'm very excited as well. I'm looking forward to playing this game, hopefully, in just a couple months here.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So a big game that we saw at the Game Awards was the Suicide Squad game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This game to me was weird that we didn't get a release date. I feel like it looked pretty finished.
I know.
If I'm being honest. So I think we might see like a June or July release date. I'm thinking, let me just say July 3rd.
Okay. I'll say July 29th.
Are you good? We've kind of already talked about this.
Pretty recently.
It
yeah.
looks fun. Not really sure if we're going to be getting it. Probably not.
I'm in. I'm getting
You're
it.
in? Okay.
I trust
I'm
Rocksteady.
leaning out. I'm leaning out, but maybe I'll watch. I don't know.
I really like Rocksteady. I really like this version of Harley Quinn that I've seen.
Yeah. I really like her design.
Yeah. And I think if it's half as fun, if it's equivalently as fun as the Arkham games, I'm down. I'm in. I also like that it's a lot more like violent and goofy.
Yes.
Because obviously Batman don't kill people, so minimal blood and gore, but this has lots of guts. And I want to beat up Superman.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Heckin' Superman.
More like super bland.
Yeah, he should take a trek to Yomi.
Okay.
Next game on the
True.
list, Trek to Yomi. This is a Devolver Digital product. We talked about this quite a bit the last episode or 2 episodes ago. Kelly,
Yes.
let's do a 3-2-1 on this one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. July
September
12th.
21st.
Oh, okay. So we're not gonna do that anymore. That was really bad. Well, I hope I'm right because I don't want to wait till September.
Yeah. It's just kind of giving me like a fall game. You know what I mean? Like I'm feeling fall.
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling autumnal. But for your sake, I would love it if it was
Yeah.
July.
I think we've talked. I won't talk too much about this. I talked about it quite a bit on the 2 episodes ago. So I'm very excited for this one. I'm very excited to see more about it and play it.
I'm excited for you.
So Kelly, we're ending on a real banger here. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild sequel.
Yes.
Give me your guess, Kelly. When's this game coming out?
November 10th. So let me look at my calendar again.
Okay.
November 19th,
Okay.
which it kind of feels to me like maybe it will be spring 2023, but I
So
don't want to say that.
so
I don't want to
yeah.
put that out into the world.
I would agree with the November 19th with the asterisk that I would be enormously disappointed but not shocked by a delay. But also we really didn't see very much Breath of the Wild until the E3 before it came out. So it's quite
That's
possible that this E3 of 2022 they'll really like blow us out of the water, or maybe at the next Direct they'll really have something special and show this game off fully and instill more confidence. Because I really, really liked the last teaser we got. I thought it did a great job of hyping this game up and making it really interesting. And like, it would make sense that it is in some senses using a lot of the assets from the first game, that it would be able to come out this year, no problem. But also, I don't know, their ambitions might kind of get away from them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick to November 19th. No 2023, just 2022 here. Optimism.
Yes. Optimism.
So
I would like to see more story stuff.
yeah, although
I feel like that
think
original teaser was really, really like it
gripping.
gripped me. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gripped. And then the next trailer was cool. Like it was nice to see gameplay and stuff, but I just want more of that like creepy, mysterious, like backwards, almost Majora's Mask-esque,
Yeah.
like creepiness.
I want to know what's going
That's-
on.
Me too. I would love to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Zelda, where you at, girl? I see you got a haircut. What's going on, girl?
You good?
You good?
Probably not.
How's your hair? Gotta save you again? I'm sick of doing that.
So Kelly, that covers all of the major releases for 2022. Yeah, that was a wonderfully fun chore. So that leads us to our top 5 most anticipated 2022 video game releases. You ready to go back and forth on this crap?
I sure am.
All right, Kelly. My number 5 is Somerville.
Very nice. My number 5 is Have a Nice Death.
That's kind of surprising. I mean, I'm excited for it too, but like it's kind
I'm
of,
kind of surprised Somerville's your number 5.
I feel like our number 5s remind me of your game of the year pick from last week, because it's kind of like
Oh.
exciting to see games of this smaller scale make lists like this.
Yes.
You know, because usually a lot of these lists are just like the big giant hitters, but we're able to enjoy the smaller things.
Right.
So
The best things
best thing.
I was going to say the best things in life are free, but
That's none of these are free. All of this costs money. Video games is an expensive hobby. Are an expensive hobby.
Yes. Yes.
My number 4 most anticipated game is Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
My number 4 most anticipated game is Starfield.
Ooh, Number 4. That surprises me because I thought it'd be higher. Is there a reason it's 4 and not like 1 or 2?
I have a hard time with the setting.
Yeah.
I feel like I am like I like science fiction a lot. I like when it's a little bit more fantastical.
Yeah.
This sort of like practical, like the Martian-esque science fiction kind of bores me. I like when it's a little bit more like there's aliens and we're doing this, this, and this, and it's like the end of the universe, and like more along the lines of like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Or Star Trek.
Yeah.
Something a little bit more fantastical.
Whereas this feels like a near future kind of thing.
Yeah, just from the trailer alone, it just seemed very like, oh, I got to build an outpost on the moon. It's like, ugh. But I'm still very excited because I'm still very excited because I unfortunately am very loyal to Bethesda, and I also I just want like a really good single player RPG. Like I just want it so bad.
I'm excited for it too. Not my top 5, but definitely up there. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3 game is definitely the one I expected to have on this list the least, and that is Elden Ring. I'm pumped, and I didn't think I would be.
That's a good feeling.
It's exciting. It's exciting to change my mind from not excited to excited versus I feel like the other way around is way more common.
Yeah. My number 3 game is Pokemon Legends Arceus because I love Pokemon, unfortunately, and I like the setting a lot, and I'm very excited, like we said earlier, to shake up the setting.
Shake it up.
Just shake it, shake.
My number 2 most anticipated game is the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. What's your number 2,
funny,
Kelly?
Because that's my number 2.
Wow.
Whoa.
It is funny how different our lists are. Like, we only share 2 games, but like Breath of the Wild is number 2 definitively for both of us.
We're both very excited, but not the most excited.
Almost the most. It definitely would have been if not for the shocking reveal of the 2020 release date of my most anticipated game, Bayonetta 3. Is that surprising?
Bayonetta.
Is that surprising to anybody who listens to this podcast?
I don't think so. I think they kind of saw it coming.
Yeah. What's your number 1, Kelly? What's your number 1 most anticipated 2022 release video game?
My number 1 most anticipated 2022 release video game release is Elden Ring.
I'm
very excited because there's a lady and she has an arm and she takes it off because it's attached to her sword. Her sword is attached to the arm. It's like an arm attachment. I'm also excited because there's big horsies but they kind of look like goats. And I'm excited because it looks a little bit spooky, but it looks really fantastical and it's beautiful. And I'm just very excited for a new property from Software. I'm excited to see what they do with it. And I just cannot express my excitement enough. I feel like I've been ready for this game for so long now, and it's just going to feel really good to finally be able to play it.
I'm with you. I'm very excited. I'm more excited for your excitement than mine because I think you deserve this game that you've been waiting so long for.
Thank you. That's how I feel about you with Bayonetta. I'm very excited for you. I feel like
what a pleasant
feeling.
Just
seeing like your reaction alone to Bayonetta in other settings tells me how much you love and care about this character and this not franchise. This
there's 3
property.
games. That's a franchise now.
Franchise. This trilogy. This soon-to-be trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited for you. And I love Bayonetta too. I think she's kind of an icon. And when I say kind of, I mean definitely. She's an icon. She's iconic. She's a queen. Go queen, go. Give me, well, I'm not going to say it because, well, anyway. I'm just saying I'm excited for you. I really like Bayonetta. Like, I like her design. I like her character. I like the vibe. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited for you.
So that was our 2022 preview. That was a hulking episode.
That was.
That also means that is a wrap on Talking Games with Kellie and Andrew for the year of 2021.
Thank you.
That's so crazy.
We did it.
I talked about this a little bit earlier. Maybe it was last episode. I don't even know. I don't know, man. We started in May. We've made so much progress since then. You know, just going back and listening to our old episodes, like, they were not low quality, but like, we clearly like found our place. Like, we found our vibe. We found our listeners. Our listeners are really loyal, and I adore them for that. It's really wonderful and feels amazing that anybody cares enough to listen to us schmucks just talk about games.
Yes.
And, you know, we started this year quaintly. We upgraded microphones as we went. We got a theme song. You know. We got a theme song. We got a new logo very recently. And now here we are, rolling into 2022. Holy cow, do we have a lot of games to talk about during that time.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a great year.
I'm genuinely pumped. Like, last year was like, leading into 2021, it was kind of like, uh-oh, what's coming? What's coming this year? And now here we are, and it's finally on the way. I don't want to like sound all like, you know, what's the word? Corny or anything. And we've also kind of spent like the last few episodes being extra thankful, just because I feel like as the year's coming to an end, it's nice to look back.
It's very nice.
And this has been our first year, first of many to come, hopefully. I have very high hopes for the future of this podcast, for the future of us, our game talking.
You can't see me, but I'm nodding right now.
Kellie nodded along, so she agrees with everything I said, right, Kellie?
I do. I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to do this. I'm grateful for all the work that Andrew puts into this podcast specifically. I feel like he deserves recognition in that regard.
That's so sweet.
I'm very grateful to all of our listeners, because some of you are very eager to reach out and let me know when you've listened. And I appreciate that, because it's just nice to hear, and it's nice to, it's almost like having another person on and hearing their thoughts too. It's really swell.
Yeah.
And I am really looking forward to next year and what the future brings. And I hope that you will all come along on this continued journey as we move into 2022 and beyond.
I cannot describe how happy I am that we don't have cameras so that the audience can't see how close to tears I am right now, because they don't need to see that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Don't cry. Don't close your eyes. Oh.
I am no longer close to crying. No, I just feel like this has been such a nice creative outlet, and the fact that other people get enjoyment out of it just means the world.
Yes.
So we're going to be off next week. We're going to take that first week of January, take a little breath. Hopefully this giant episode can hold you over till then. I hope you've enjoyed the holidays that have come thus far. I hope you enjoy the new year. Ring it in with some games. Enjoy whatever break you get from your job. And again, play them games. If you don't, what the heck? What the heck, bro?
We'll find you.
We will fight you. You said it, Kellie. You said we'll fight them.
That wasn't me. I don't know.
Well, let's get that theme rolling. Roll us out, theme song.
Roll us out, theme.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Thanks, everybody, for listening all year. We'll see you next year.
Bye.